Welcome everybody to How Fast Will It Go, and today we're dealing with the 2008 Maserati MC12 Versione Corsa. Now this has 1,531 horsepower, 1,014 pounds-feet of torque from its 6.4 litre twin turbocharged V12 engine. The car itself now weighs 2,614 pounds, has all-wheel drive, and it can now do 0 to 60 in 2.114 seconds and 0 to 104.025 seconds. So yeah, this isn't as quick in terms of acceleration as the Koenigsegg in the previous episode, despite this having more power and less weight. But because of its rear wing, I'm really not expecting it to be as quick at the top end either. This managed 267 miles an hour in the previous game, so yeah, as long as we can at least match or beat that, then I will be happy, because yeah, I do like to prefer cars that are returning to this series on a new game to at least be able to go quicker than their previous attempts on a previous game. So yeah, let's get out there and see what this car can do. So this is the first Maserati that we've had on this series, probably the most powerful one that we can use on this game as well. So yeah, that's 230 already. Might not be as quick in terms of acceleration as the Koenigsegg, but it's no slouch. It's 260. 70, so we're far quicker than this car in the previous game by 6 miles an hour now. Can we get any more? There's quite a lot of revs there, but it's just not being able to push through the air anymore by the looks of things. Again, probably because of that rear wing and the rear diffuser and the front splitter,
You've arrived at your destination.
all of which at this speed will be generating a huge amount of downforce. See that car? I was keeping an eye on my speedometer. Don't know what we hit. Not like a X-Peng there. Alright, so yeah, let's see if we can gain any more speed on this final bit. We will usually gain speed on the downhill section, but it's all about whether or not we can hold that speed after the fact. So yeah, we're going to start gaining now. There we go. Gain 3 miles an hour there. How much of that can we maintain? Looking like it's going to settle back to 273. Any more? We're kind of blipping 274, but we weren't consistent enough for me to consider that a verified top speed. So yeah, 273 though is still 6 miles an hour faster than this car managed in the previous game. And yeah, that means we're able to match the likes of the MG X-Power SVR, the TVR Cerberus B12, the Mercedes AMG 1, the DMC DeLorean, and the Vauxhall Monaro VXR. Quicker than the Jaguar XJ220 STWR, which is the same kind of thing as this car, you know, a racing version of a standard, you know, supercar, as well as quicker than the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, the Audi RS7 Sportback, and the Nissan GT-R Nismo. But we are slightly behind the likes of the Ferrari F8 Tributo, Audi RS5 Coupe, Ferrari J50, and the Mercedes-Benz AMG CLK GT-R. So yeah, not the fastest car by any means, especially given, yeah, it's got more than 1,500 horsepower. You know, we've got 190 extra horsepower over the Koenigsegg CC8S, for instance, from the previous episode, and yet we're what, a good 11 miles an hour slower than that car. And that purely comes down to the fact that this car is set up more for handling and generating as much downforce as possible. So yeah, and even though we've pulled down the downforce a little bit, it's still got a lot that's being generated by the overall bodywork, never mind the spoiler, the diffuser, and the front splitter. So yeah, but 273 miles an hour is no slouch at all, and it was able to handle that speed and the acceleration and all the extra power really rather well, because it's got more than twice the power it had originally. So yeah, on the whole, impressed by this car, even if it's not the quickest that we've had. But yeah, nonetheless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you with the next one. Bye.